Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Becca from Crafty Designs, and I'm going to be showing you how to convert vertical pockets like this into horizontal pockets that you'll be able to decorate. So as you can see, these pockets are facing this way, which makes it difficult if you're wanting to add something like this, because you've sort of got to either attach it like that or have it that way. And if you're fussy like me, you want it that way. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I created something called a pocket converter. It is essentially a piece of card that is folded in half. And it measures the same as the pocket, so you slide it in and then you decorate these little bits here and it looks something like this. So then that slides in and that would be your pocket decoration. So if you're using the Nayadori B6, then I can give you the measurements for the one I've made. You might not actually want the same measurements because when you put this in here, it's obviously going to stick out a certain amount. I wanted mine about 1 centimetre away from the back pocket. Some people might want theirs to be closer in this way so that it just meets the edge of the pocket, or you might even want it to go past the back pocket and cover it completely. It's personal preference. Mine was just that it comes to about 1 centimetre away from that pocket there. So to make these, you need to measure your pockets. As I said, in the B6 Nayadori, this one is 8 by 8 centimetres. I don't know whether the pockets change size depending on the size of the planner. I presume they do. And also, other planners aren't going to be the same, so you need to measure your own. I would note that when you're measuring it, just do like a mock sort of square and slide it in, because this pocket is about 5mm shorter than it looks. I think when I measured it, it came to about 8.5 centimetres, but for it to actually go in easily, it's only 8 centimetres. So you need to cut 2 pieces of card. Your card can either be patterned like this, or it can be plain, or you can have them both matching or both different. I picked 2 that sort of worked together, but one was plain and the other is obviously patterned to match the rest of my planner because I'm really sad. So your first piece of card needs to be 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres. That's going to be the patterned one on this. The second piece of card is 8 centimetres by 9.5. You need to add on an extra 1.5 centimetres around about for the bit where you're going to stick it down. I mean, it can be bigger, it can be smaller. I find that 1.5 centimetres is sort of the perfect amount for it to be subtle, but also it stays stuck down. So once you've got your 2 pieces of card, you need to score the bigger piece 1.5 centimetres from the edge. So excuse me, the extra 1.5 centimetres you need to score a line. So ultimately you will have this, which will have an extra bit folded behind. Once you've got those, you literally put glue on the underside of this and stick it to this side, on the side that you want it to be up, if that makes sense. So if it's got a pattern side, you want it to be with the pattern side up. I also made one which was the other way round, where the patterned paper was the bigger side and then the extra 1.5 centimetres folded around on top of the blue sheet. So you could have a play around with how you want to do that, or you can just stick to completely blank card. So once you've stuck them, you're going to have like a little greeting card kind of thing. You need to add I call them slits, but I know that that's going to sound really, really bad on the video because it's going to probably merge the S and the L together. But basically you need to cut little slits in the card. You don't need to do them on both sides, but for some reason I did. I thought that I would have it this way, with the blank card just face out, but in the end I quite liked it with the fold over it. So on these ones I did them about a centimetre from the top, a centimetre from the bottom, and then in the middle. It's down to personal preference how often you want your slits to be. There could be 4 on here, there could be more, there could be less. You could just do 1. You can't really see them that much when they're in the planner, so if you do more than you need to, then it's not such a problem. So once you've done your slits and let it dry, that's really all there is to it. Another thing is that when you slide them in, they stick up. As you can see by that top one, it's sticking up a little bit. So they that's a bit annoying. So you need something to hold them in place. You can either use something like this, a giant paper clip, which I love, or if you've got one of these clips, oil clips I think they're called, they're great to use as well. You would just have to slide it under that pocket, because I don't think it would hold on to the whole of the Nayadori because they're quite thick. So you just slide that under the back of the card that you've just made. And also another good thing about these is if your paper clips are quite tight, sometimes they leave a mark on the leather. With having the card either side, because that's in the pocket, you can put the paper clip, I don't know how to explain this, either side of the card, so that it's kind of protected. It's protecting the leather from getting marks or scuffs or anything like that on. So that's another reason that I sort of made these, because I didn't want to mark my leather. And then all you do is add your decorations. So if you're wanting to add them onto these little slits, you just pop it behind and slot it in. You can move things around. And if you want in a die cut, you can either just have it on the top, or you can slot it in the pocket like that. I can't remember how I had mine now. I think I had it like that. And then again, to stop that sticking up, you want to add some kind of paper clip onto the side like this, just to sort of hold it in. And then if you've got like a paper clip that you can have to go all the way along, mine doesn't actually stick up that much as a rule. I'm trying to remember how I had this, because I had it there, but it's not working. It must have been on that one. Ah, there we go. I don't know why that looks different now to what it did, but there you have it. And then I think I had that there. Obviously this bit's just like playing, really. You decorate it how you want, but it's so much easier to decorate it with the pockets this way than the other way, because it's just, they don't work the other way, I don't think. I think I prefer that without that. I don't know why, because that was in there before, but suddenly now I don't like it. And I also think that might have been... If you can also find a way to join the two pockets together, that's always good, because it sort of holds it all in place. But yeah, that's the gist of it. You just make like a little card thing. You could even just get like a greeting card and cut it to 8 by 8, and that would slide in, and then put some little slits in it. I know that when I made these, I showed Anna how to make them, and she didn't understand how to make the slits, It's just with a craft knife or a Stanley knife. You literally just put it on the table, make a slit in it with the craft knife, preferably using a metal ruler. And also, if any of you slice your hand open, it's not my fault. I know I probably cut myself when I made them. They're a bit fiddly to do, but just be careful, please. Don't come running to me when you've got no finger. But yeah, that's that really, and I hope this helps you decorate your planner pockets. And show me some pictures. Tag me in some pictures when you've decorated them so that I can see how they look. I love pockets. I love planner pockets. I can never make mine look good, so I would love to see some of yours. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, just click the little like button. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, you can subscribe and click the little bell next to the subscribe button, and you will get notifications whenever I release a new video. So I will see you soon. Bye bye.